Russia. 490 tanks and 22 artillery systems the last 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, Kiev said a statement on Sunday. Ukraine's opposite termination is preparing to take more challenging weather conditions. He said, Moscow's forces have lost a total of 268,630 fighters since the outbreak of the full-scale war. Kyiv's army in an article on Sunday. In an article on Sunday, the General Staff of the General Staff, Kremlin lost 4,554 tanks and 5.811 artillery system in more than 18 months. The Russian Defense Ministry said on Sunday that Ukraine lost 11,773 tanks, armored war vehicles, and lost half of the war's 6,319 field artillery mortar. Russian soldier patrol on May 18, 2022. Ukraine port city Mariupol, Ilyich, Demir and steelworks destroyed in the last 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, 490 soldiers, 10 tanks and 22 artillery systems lost. Olga MaltsevaAFP Ukraine. While suppressing with opposite offies, which has been going for more than 3 months, continues to increase on both sides. He focused the southern fortifications of southern. Although gains for Ukraine are slow, Kiev officials and commanders said that at beginning this month, Russian defenses around Zaporizhzhia town Robotyne made first-line fighting. U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency Analysis Director Trent Maul, in his statement to Economist, until end-year realistic possibility Kiev troops until end of year Russia's southern Ukraine in. Southern Ukraine can break rest defense lines. On Sunday, Ukraine's General Staff forces carried out defense operations in the east and attack operations in southern Ukraine. The Ministry Defense of Moscow sprayed the 6 attacks the Ukrainian attack groups around Robotyne. Last day, Joint Chief of General Staff General Mark Milley said that on Sunday, BBC had stayed up to 6 weeks before the forces of Ukraine were up to 6 weeks before the bad weather emerged. There is still a reasonable time, probably about 30 to 45 days of fighting atmosphere. So the Ukrainians are not over, said. They did not finish the fighting part of their trying to succeed. However, Kiev has returned to proposal that muddy season of country, also known as Rasputiitsa, will prevent Ukraine gains as air worsens. War will continue somehow, said Major General Kyrylo Budanov, president of the Ukrainian Military Intelligence Agency. War will continue somehow.